Hello Flosstube, good morning. It is Helen D. Today is Tuesday, August 31st, because the month of August just flew by in the blink of an eye and it's gone. Thank you for spending some time with me today. This will not be a long video. I was gathering things up and I have like a minimal amount of things, but I wanted to stay on track with my every 2 weeks. So what have we been up to? I usually do my life update first because it's quick. School started yesterday in my district. My son started 7th grade. So he is back. He's always really excited to go back to school. He loves school. And then I pick him up and he's all like grumpy the first few days. Like we'll start this week and they really won't do much. And then we go back after Labor Day, and that's when they'll kind of jump in. It's the not doing much that drives him crazy. He's like, we just did icebreakers all day. We set up our notebooks. Like, he's ready to go. He doesn't want to mess around. So, you know, and he's a preteen, so they're just generally a little on the grumpy side. But I think he's glad to be back to his routines. I think he needs his routines. He's like me, I need my routines. So we finished up summer vacation. My mother-in-law and sister-in-law came in for a visit. We had a good visit. We didn't do much because we aren't doing much. We did drive down, I think I mentioned this last video that we went to Fort Knox, which is down on the coast. And then my sister-in-law came in. We just played games, right? We played games. We ordered pizza in one night. They'd never had buffalo chicken pizza, and there's a place here that makes a fantastic buffalo chicken pizza. So we had that. That's it. We had one hot, sandy beach day last week. I have a good friend from college. We try and meet once a summer in southern Maine because it's kind of halfway. The kids love the waves. The waves were huge because it was right after, I think it was a tropical storm when it hit us, or not even, but Henri had come through, so the waves were really big. So we had to watch them very closely. But they had a good time, and then back to school. There you go. Now you're all filled in. So I've been stitching. I don't have a super ton to show because I've been fairly monogamous on a bigger piece, and then I have 2 smalls. And I might kind of do that, like work on one bigger piece and then have a small going at the same time, so that if I get a little bored, I get something else to work on. So, like I wrote my notes yesterday and I had 2 FOs, but now I have 3 FOs because I finished one this morning instead of doing things that I should have been doing. But I knew I was filming and it was very close, so I finished. So I have no fully finishes. I have 3 finishes. And then the one whip I'm working on is in the car. So I'll just show you the picture of what it is. We'll do that first because it was in the car and I was too lazy. So I started, this is called Haunted House, and it's by Satsuma Street. This was actually one of her Expo charts, but she released it a week or 2 before Expo. She sells it in a kit, or you can just buy the PDF, and that's what I did. I had some perforated paper. I am using the perforated paper for that, but I think if I were to do another one, I would just do it on black and finish it as an oval, because the perforated paper, I've done perforated paper before for those little sled ornaments, and on that little piece it was fine, but this is a bigger piece and it's bendy, and the humidity, it's kind of sticky. Like, I think I'll go with straight fabric. The humidity is still here. I told my husband, I'm a simple girl. I just would like to not be sweating all the time, have the bathroom door fully close, and have the salt come out of the salt shaker. Those are my fall requirements. So that is my car project, my current car project, which, given the length of the pickup line yesterday, will get some love. So the 3 things I finished, one of them, this was my car project. and I might have been too lazy and left this one in the car for you. This is Hello Summer. It's by Primrose Cottage Quilts, I believe is their Etsy store, but they design their own cross stitches too. So this is Hello Summer, which obviously will not get finished in time for this summer, but it will be ready for next summer. It's on a white 28 count, and I used all the called for colors. So that one stitched up quick. It would have stitched up quicker had it not been my car piece. So then I was feeling like I needed another berry in my life, and I wanted another fall berry. And this is still in the package, so it might be glary. So this is Bristol Berries 2 by Erica Michaels. And it's all 3 of these berries based on Bristol samplers. When I bought this, my thinking was, I'm not a red work sampler kind of girl. I'm just not. Red is not really my color. But I really like this berry with all the different bands. And I thought, well, you could do that in any color you wanted, or any colors you wanted. So I really wanted another fall berry, so I stitched it in fall colors. So there it is. It's on a piece of 32 count platinum, which is the same color I used for the fall bounty berry, the one with the squirrel in it. And I went through my floss and I pulled out fall colors. I didn't even look at what they were called. I didn't care who the dyer was. Actually, I went through my Victorian Motto floss because I feel like I use those less because I have to really think when I'm subbing them in. And this was a great spot to just pull some out and use them. So this was fun. This middle section took a long time, but then like some of these little ones on the end, they took like no time at all. So back to school. My husband goes to work every other Wednesday, like in the office. I will be alone with the cats. So I'm hoping, it's not this Wednesday, it's next Wednesday. I'm hoping to do that strawberry tutorial. That's the plan. Barring any unforeseen circumstances, that's my plan for next week, is to shoot that tutorial, because I also want to get them finished because I want them out. So the big piece that I worked on that I just finished this morning was Nora Corbett's Raven Bewitching Pixies. This was one of my oldest whips. I started this in October of 2019. Cobweb Corner was doing a stitch along. And I thought, well, I'll start it, but I'm gonna switch to, you know, winter stuff, and I did. And then I got it out in 2020, and I thought I'm gonna work on it like every Monday, and maybe I'll get it done. And then when all the shutdown hit, my brain just couldn't handle this one. I did so many smalls last year, this one was too much. So I really wanted this one done. And here she is. So she is stitched on 16 count, Picture This Plus Haunted. And I used all the called for flosses. I laughed because some of her skin is so pale. I'm like, well, she looks like me at the beach. Those are my pale Maine legs at the beach. So she's done. I finished the beading today. I'll need to figure out a frame. I think she will fit in an 8x10. I actually have this really cool frame I found at Goodwill that's one of those, like, it's got a stand and then it kind of turns in it, but it's brown, so she needs a black frame. So she's done. I'll see if I can hang her so she stays ironed. That's what I stitched on. So the only whip that I currently have going, like out and actually working on, is not even really getting worked on, and that is the Zodiac Sal from Tiny Modernist, so that I just keep falling behind on. I've put in like 2 lengths of floss. It wasn't even worth pulling down to show you. Maybe I'll work on it. Maybe I won't. We'll see. And then I need to decide. I crossed Raven off my whip list this morning before I even took a shower. It was great. I am currently at 10 whips. I would love to stay at 10 whips to go into next year or less. I am fighting a major case of start all the things. So far I haven't, but I'm sure I eventually will. So we'll see. I have no idea. I don't know what you'll see next video because I honestly don't know what I'm gonna pull up. Okay, now we have a bunch of giveaways. We have giveaways from last week. We have new giveaways from this week. Oh, I also want to mention, I think at the end of this video, I will go around and show you the summer pieces I have out because I know that they'll be switched by the time I film again. I don't think I'll switch in this week, but I think next week. So let's do some giveaways. So last video, we had 2 charts that were donated by Carla at Cobweb Corner, and these 2 were popular. So we had Wicked Cute, which is the 2 charts. It's the Berry and the Witch. This one goes to Kathy Huff. And then the Crow, Yield Crow, which is Heart and Hand, goes to Ray Ann O'Neill. I've commented on both your comments. Kathy, I believe we've already talked. So there's those 2 from last week. New this week, this video. We'll start off with 2 more charts donated by Carla at Cobweb Corner. She's always so generous to send you guys stuff. I had written down what I was going to have you say, so I was looking. So I picked this time 2 winter charts, Christmassy winter charts, because I know a lot of people are starting to switch in that direction. I'm hoping to switch in that direction. So I picked, this one is Plum Street, Flirting. They're so cute. So if you would like to stitch this for all the giveaways, please be 18 so you can legally give me your address. I would appreciate it if you were a subscriber, and please don't say giveaway or free or any of those searchable words. So for this one, just say trees. And then this one is by the Blue Flower. It's called Winter Valentine, and there's, so you can stitch it this way, or you could stitch it that way. So for this one, say Valentine. So those are the giveaways from Cobweb Corner. Then Amanda May of Ardith Designs contacted me. She had won a giveaway from Penny at the Daily Stitcher a couple videos ago. And she said, because Amanda May designs her own charts, she said, I would love to send you some charts to use as a giveaway. Look how cute she packaged them, first of all. They're in this cute little bag, which I'm shocked the cats have not eaten. So she sent a couple things. She makes these, it's like an embroidery cloth, like you can follow along and do the embroidery. So I think I'm gonna use this. I just wanted to show you because if you're interested, she sells them on her website, which I will link below. But I'm interested to try the embroidery because you just kind of follow along and like you can put some French knots on the little dots. So she sent me that, and then she sent one for you, one for me, of 2 of her charts. One of them is a brand new Expo release, and it's called Flamingos. This is super fun drinking flamingo. And then she uses in this shiny, like you probably can't see in the picture, his little bones are this Wonderfill floss, like a metallic floss, which she included in there. So if you'd like to stitch this one from Amanda May of Ardith Designs, say flamingo. That's too much for me to have to spell, so flamingo. And then this was a release that she had done as a kit, and it is available as just a chart. And this is the crab. Say crab if you'd like to stitch this. She has a series of these, and she just released the next one at Expo, and it's a pelican. It's very pretty. So those 2 are from Amanda May. Thank you very much. I told her, I said this crab would be perfect pickup line stitching because he's all one color. And then Chelsea Olesh, who has a Flosstube channel, if you're looking for someone new to watch, I will link Chelsea below. She said, I have a few charts that I just don't want to deal with Stash Unload or any of those. Would you like to use them for a giveaway? So she mailed them down. So I have a couple charts from her this video, and then I have a couple things for next video too. So I have two from her. The first one is by Mystic Stitch, and it's Sweet Remembrance. This is full coverage, and I'm even going to show you because she said like this one has some highlighting on it. You're not, good luck if you're trying to steal that. So that's the highlighting. That's page 1. There's 16 pages. I don't know how you do it. I don't know. The people that do full coverage, I don't know how you do it. So if you're interested in this one, say Swan. And then the second one, this is a Fox and Rabbit with a needle minder. If you're interested in this one, say Flowers. And this is called Sarah's Pincushion, but say Flowers. So thank you, Chelsea. We'll get those out, so a bunch this week. And then we'll have some more next week. Next video, I'm really close to 8,000 subscribers, so I better put my thinking cap on to what we can do. It may involve some finishing now that school's back in session. So the only other thing would be purchases. When Carla sends charts for you guys, she also sends a couple for me. So this time I picked out Patriotic Tiny Town by Heart and Hand and Hands-On Design Let's Talk Summer. And that's it. I got a bunch of haul last time with all those berries, so I didn't need any more. And you know how I said that I was going to try and be really good with Expo and remind myself that things would still be there? That failed. Purchases were made. There was some school stress shopping going on. So obviously none of them are in, but I will show them to you when they come in. And then I will also want to start all of those things. So we'll see. So that's it. That's all I have. Like I said, I will try to do that strawberry tutorial next week. And I'm going to just do a quick video to show you what I have out for summer stuff and tell you what it is and where you can find it. I hope everyone's doing well and everyone's school year is off to as good a start as it can be. It's going to be another difficult year. I'm actually more nervous this year than I was last year, so there might be more stress shopping. There should be stress stitching to get the stuff done. That would work. All right, you guys, bye. Okay, so here are my summer pieces, along with Emmy, who decided she wanted her close-up. Now, she has not bothered these all season, and now she's going to be a pain. So this shelf, I really just have this little tin. I found this tin at Michael's last year, and this is what I used to put my Prairie Schooler charts in this year. These little ones are from Summer Days, and then the big one is from Prairie Schooler July, but I just stitched the top half. That's from like the tall sampler. So that's what I have on that shelf. Down here's the mesh. You guys got to see the mess because I don't want to have to edit. So there's Emmy. Yeah, she's doing her thing. Okay, this side, on the bottom, this is called Summer Lineup by the Trilogy. And this is Summer Row by Bent Creek. These little mice I did not make. I found them and they're adorable. And then on the second shelf, Summer Nights and Bonfire Lights is Frosted Pumpkin. And this little one, oh, I thought I had it. That's one of Misty Luminous Fiber Arts. Gathering Strawberries, perhaps, and a tail. I believe it's Gathering Strawberries. And then over here, this is Summer Signpost by Bent Creek. Okay, the other summer pieces that I have out are on the buffet that you see behind me. Let's start with this one. I always get a lot of questions about this piece. This was a freebie chart by Sue Hillis. I don't remember where I got it. I no longer have it. It's not one that she has on her website. However, Keepsakes in Ohio still has this piece as a freebie because Sue Hillis, it's kind of her local LNS. So if you call Keepsakes to make an order, say an Expo order, and you say, hey, I'd love a copy of that watermelon Sue Hillis chart, they'll throw that in for you. And I checked with Steph. I said, Steph, before I have people call you, do you still have those? And she said they do. This is the Beaches and Bikinis, the little one that I put out. And the link is below if anyone needs that. Down below is Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy by Frosted Pumpkin. And over here is Hello Summer. That's a Priscilla and Chelsea. That one I need to re-glue the magnet. It fell off. And then up top is Summer. This is by Hands On Design based on Priscilla's artwork. These are in the 2016 Just Cross Stitch magazines, and you can get them online at Annie's catalog. They do the back issues for Just Cross Stitch. That's it, you guys.